So this is my partner practice for the learning activity. I'm going to be doing inside-outside circles, and I'm using this half orange slice looking classroom. Um, I'm pretty sure I've got all 8 objects. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all 8 objects present in the classroom, and I also have all 32 desks lined up. So what I wanted to do for inside outside circles was a half modified version that was sort of seen on the teacher toolkit video with the French teacher. So what the teacher toolkit video showed me is that inside outside circles can be modified as more of like a speed dating conga line type project where students are in lines of desks facing each other. And so my classroom format is already set up where desks are going to be facing the front. So these students would just have to pull their chairs around instead of moving any desks and would face into this part. So all of these students have desks facing this way, and they would flip their chairs from, instead of looking forward, they would flip their chairs to the other side and look in this way while these students don't have to move. These students are already sitting the right way. And then we have the dilemma of these 6 desks, which hold 10 students, because this one is empty. So I have 10 students at these desks. What I'm going to do with them so that they can participate in inside-outside circle, since they can't sit in these 20 desks, is I'm going to have them group up and move down to the reading rug, and they're going to do the traditional form of inside-outside circles on the reading rug. So for the first set of students, I have 20 students doing the modified version. Here's how that one's going to work. So I decided to use California State Standard 2 for reading, second grade reading literature standard 1, which is where students are to identify the who, what, where, when, why, and how of a story. So what we're going to do is we're going to have students ask each other with 6 different partners the who, what, when, where, why, and how. So to start off, we're going to do 15 and 25. I have them seated right here. They're going to be partners who discuss who are the characters in the story. I'm going to let a minute 30 go by, and once they're done discussing that, 15 is now going to get up and move to where 25 was. 25 is going to move where 11 was. 11 moves over to 10's desk. 10 moves to 13, and so on and so forth. Once they're done moving, I'm going to put another minute 30 timer on, and now 15 and 18 are going to discuss the what of the story, what happened. Another minute 30 goes by. Everybody moves over to their right one more time, and the next question will be where. They get a minute 30 to discuss that. Move, ask when, move, ask why, and move, ask how. And then after they're done asking how, that should be the end of the discussion. Each student should have moved to their right 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, because their first seat is the first question. So they're going to move 5 more times to answer the last 5 questions. So 15 is now going to be seated where 21 is, and everybody else is going to be 5 seats over as well. So that's for the modified inside-outside circle. For the traditional inside-outside circle, like I said, I have these 10 students who are going to be on the reading rug, and I drew it out a little bit better on the back. Sorry, it's so tiny. So I have 19, 22, 29, 9, 14, 12, 5, 27, 17, and 30 who were all on those outside desks. They're going to come to the reading rug, and 5 of them are going to be the inside circle. 5 of them are going to be the outside circle. So I chose 5, 27, 17, 30, and 12 to be the inside circle. They stand in a circle on the reading rug facing out. They're the inside circle. They will not move the entire time of this project, but they will be standing. So the remaining students, 22, 19, 14, 9, and 29, are going to be the outside circle. They're facing in, and they're all going to start with their partners, and at the same time, the whole class is going to be on the same minute 30 timer. Once these students are situated down here on the reading rug, we're going to all first wait for them to make their way down before we start this project, because we're all using the same timer, so I need them all at the same pace. Once they're set up in their inside-outside circle format, I'm going to set a timer for a minute 30, and they're going to discuss who are the main characters. So 22 and 5 are discussing who, 29 and 12 are discussing who, and so on and so forth. Minute 30 goes by, and 22, 29, 9, 14, and 19 all move one space to their right. 12, 5, 27, 17, and 30 are not moving. Just these five. So now 22 is over here, 29 is over here, 9 is here. So now 9 is working with 17, 14 and 27 are working together, 19 and 5 are working together, and they're all going to discuss what for a minute 30. I let the timer go by, and then the students on the outside move another to their right. So the only thing about this one is that these students are going to end up doing one partner twice. So their first question and their last question are going to be the same partners. So 19 and 5 are both going to ask at the very beginning who are the main characters, and once they've gone fully around the circle, the last question they're going to be discussing is how, and they're going to be discussing that together because it means they went full circle. Okay, so, and after that one, obviously they would go back to their desks and we can discuss as a class, but for now, I just wanted to show you how they move throughout the classroom, that there's two types of inside circles going on, but both are the same method, they're the same type of learning activity. Students are going to need a half paper and pencil for this activity. And I kind of did a mock-up of what they might need. So just a half piece of paper where they can write who, what, where, when, why, and how. And as they discuss with their partners, they can write it out. I gave this activity about 10 minutes to finish, considering that each minute has about a minute 30 to answer. And we're doing 6 questions, so I'm going to say that's 9 minutes plus 1 more minute for all the movement for around the classroom. So this would be about a 10-minute activity.